Bienvenidos, welcome mi gente to La Neverita podcast. I am your host, Ecstasy, and I'm here with my co-host, Cherries, and we are on the first episode of the podcast. And before we start, I want to get into a little giveaway that we want to start out for you guys. So we're going to be giving away $150 worth of whether we're going to give you guys three options. So if the winner's a girl or a guy, we're going to be giving away $150 for either a Fashion Nova gift card, a Nike gift card, or an Amazon gift card. So whoever is the winner, you're going to get the option to pick one of those three. We're going to have details soon on the page, but just make sure for now that you're subscribed to the channel at youtube.com/@La Neverita Podcast. Let's get into it. So how was your weekend?
So I went to Hard Summer on Saturday.
How was that?
It was pretty dope. John Summit was there. That was like the highlight. The one that I did want to see, but we did not get a chance to see, was 21 Savage.
Damn.
I was hearing it in the back. I was hearing the freaking beat, and I was like, God damn it.
You were leaving?
Huh? No, it's because there was two separate stages. So there's several stages. So we were like across from the Coliseum, and I was just hearing it in the background where John Summit was playing. I was like, fuck. I was like, we're not going to make it if we walk over there.
You seen anything crazy out there?
I mean, the usual, people passing out, ODing.
Just the usual.
People sitting down, passing out. But the thing that I like about festivals is that when someone actually passes out, everyone's helping you. Like, everyone's clearing the way. Like, no one's like all on top of you.
True.
If you need air, like, everyone's very helpful there. That's why I'd rather go to these events and like concerts where it gets all crazy and everyone's standing in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah, those things get hectic.
I know, because no one gives a fuck there.
I haven't been to a festival, since Escape 2018.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
need to go.
It was crazy. The homie passed out too. I'm not going to put his name out there, but
Tell me, do I know him?
you do know
Awesome.
him. It was
Does
funny.
it start with spot? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Homie was off the Molly water.
Oh,
And
no.
I think he popped too. I think that's what fucked him up. Was that he drank that and he popped, and we were like drinking like animals.
It's because one thing when people do ecstasy or Molly, whatever it is, they tend to be like, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And then they keep going and they're feeling it, all right. So
it's hectic, man. Have you ever popped?
if you're down, we're getting to this right away.
Yeah, why not?
Jesus. Yes, I have.
How was it?
I like it. I personally like it. I mean, I feel like
What
it's
was
good
it?
time.
Ecstasy, Molly.
Ecstasy, I've never tried Molly. That's one thing I haven't tried.
Molly is like the
Just
Like-
pure.
yeah, but it's like kind of I guess I would say like the bottom bitch like pills,
Mhm.
because it's like I would say it's like Molly's, ecstasies, Euros. Not that I would know, allegedly. Not because my name is Ecstasy or anything, but yeah.
You don't know. Well, anyways, going back to Hard Summer, yeah, it was a good time, and it was a 2-day event, so it was yesterday and today, but we are here doing the podcast for you guys. So
Make sure you like that, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow on all the socials. Stay tuned for that giveaway, man, because we're gonna be giving away a lot of money. So stay tuned, man. So let's get into the topics.
wait. What did you do this weekend? You can't just ask me and I don't know what you did.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, so the ones that hosted on Friday in Hollywood.
I just do my club events and that's it. I go home, make my money. No, but Friday night it was cool. If you're in the LA Hollywood area and you ever need plans, come out to La Moda at Ballet. It's one of the hottest nights in Hollywood. You've been there. We just did your birthday.
Yeah,
too.
we did my birthday there.
It was pretty lit, huh?
It was pretty lit. Packed. You can't even walk in.
It was a Henny night. It was fun though.
You're over here trying to pour the bottle in my mouth. I was like, nah, back up.
That's my job. It's my job.
I can serve myself.
It's my job. I'm a host. I'm a Hollywood host. So let's get a little bit into the Utopia album.
Yes.
Travis Scott just dropped. Very interesting stories coming out right after the album. But what do you think about the album so far?
To be quite honest with you, it's not the best compared to all his other albums. This one was, maybe I need to listen to it more, but I just like the fact that he sampled a lot of Kanye songs, like Circus Maximus.
I kind of felt the same way about that too. I'm actually a pretty big Travis Travis fan.
What?
Believe it or not,
Start over.
cut that out. I'm a pretty big Travis fan. But yeah, I felt the album was a little underwhelming. There was two, three songs I like. Thank God, Meltdown, the Circus Maximus.
Mhm.
What was your favorite song?
Well, that one, and I know. But Circus Maximus, I just think it's because of the beat. Yeah, that was like all right for sure.
It was
Because it's Black Skinhead
Black
from
Skinhead song.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
But the only thing is like they can't really compare because Kanye West's lyric on his song, it's like has more meaning to it than Travis does.
And what's interesting too, we're not gonna pull up the article, but we're just gonna talk about it because I think it's a little grimy. Was how I believe it was the Houston police. They released a report about how Travis's team had information about what was going down at the
Mhm.
Astro World event, and they didn't do anything about it. But I think it's just a little bit messed up because it was kind of like a hit piece, and you wait till the day that he drops the album to release
To
this
release it so
report.
people stop hating him.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think that was kind of a cheap shot, don't you think?
it really was. They should have
Because
released this way before.
it's been like what, two
Well,
years?
unless they just found out, I don't know, or I don't know if he was working on this album prior to everything happening and he was in the studio,
Yeah.
or which was kind of hard because I mean he did his whole World, which doesn't happen anymore, or I don't know if it's gonna happen in the
You think
future.
it's gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if the city would allow that.
I don't think it will
They
because there was like what 10 deaths that had happened.
Wasn't it more than that?
I don't even know.
I know a lot of people got hurt.
That for sure.
That's
And you saw how
crazy.
they kept on going and they didn't even try to help. Like the crowd did not try to help.
So understaffed. Like, that's crazy. I kind of have an idea because I know a friend of mine that runs a security company. So I kind of know how that works. But they were severely understaffed. Because the thing is, too, at the beginning, they didn't even like scam people for tickets. Like,
Nothing at all.
people were jumping over the fences and the cops were just chilling. I
They're
was
like, "Oh,
like, that's
whatever."
crazy, man. They should get sued, if anything. I think they should be held accountable as well because it's
But who
also.
hired the security?
I think that has to do either with the venue. I don't think it's directly connected to the talent. I think it
Yeah.
has to do more with like the venue.
But he doesn't even take care of that, to be quite honest. He just has people that do everything for him.
Yeah, he's kind of known for having the crazy crowds and the crazy fights and all that. But I mean, they got to bear some responsibility, right?
True.
Because it's a lot of people. It was only supposed to be like, I think 10,000 something people, and they reported that it was way more than that. That a couple thousand more came. So could you imagine thousands of people that were never supposed to get in?
But were these the people that actually bought tickets? Because there was
No.
videos of people that like rushed the gates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just random people that they seen that a fence was down because so many people were crowding in and pushing in, and cops weren't like even trying to stop it at that point because it was so out of hand that security and police combined couldn't stop everybody. So it was just a very overwhelming situation. Next we got to talk about Doja Cat, your favorite artist.
That's not my favorite artist.
I mean, let's talk about it. What's up with her, man?
She is on a trip, to be quite honest. It sucks because a lot of people try to defend her, like, oh, everyone cuts their hair and they go through this phase where like they're going through stuff and like the whole like trying to back her up, her fans. But it's kind of hard when you see that.
Yeah, so this is a screen grab off her new song. What's it called?
Paint the Town Red.
Paint the Town Red.
Hey, but it's catchy. I was watching it. I was like, wait a minute. I shouldn't be moving.
I absolutely hate to be that conspiracy guy. But I got to talk about this a little bit.
Go for it.
This is some satanic shit, man. Like, I get, like, in the 90s, in the early 2000s, I think they were more conservative about it. But now, like, artists don't really give a shit. They just blatantly do it.
Yep.
I remember too at one of the last award shows, Sam Smith like had a whole set with the demon horns and like
I did see that.
Groping up on other dudes and all that. But back to her, like I seen the video, the clip that you sent me, and it was like her like covered in blood, right?
Yeah.
And like all this weird stuff. why do you think so many artists are doing this to, I guess, gain fame or for the clicks? Like,
I feel like it's like an addiction. Like once you have something, you want more and more and more and more. I mean, because I'm that type of person, I would never say I would never fall into that hype where it's like, oh, you have to sell your soul to the devil because I am terrified. It's not gonna happen. But I feel like once you have something, you want more of it. I mean, that's me in life in general. Like I can't settle for less. And I feel like that happens when you become an artist. Like you have so much money that you want to be out there because some people do fall off.
because she was, when she came out, I think she was pretty talented. But a couple years later, like, I guess she wasn't popping as much,
Mm-mm.
and she started doing a bunch of weird shit.
She did. But you know what? She was. That's the weird part. Like she was out there. She was always on TikTok. She's
Yeah.
always live. I mean, people love her for who she is. Like she started losing a bunch of weight. She looked fucking amazing. And out of the blue, that's when she started shaving her head and she shaved her eyebrows. And then she came out with this stuff. And there was like another picture that she uploaded on Instagram where like the contrast was like really low. And people were like messy with the contrast. And she's like covered in blood and like squatting down. It was just a weird picture. It made me uncomfortable.
It's very saddening. I've noticed the last probably 10 years or so
Mhm.
how so many artists that do have potential, because I actually do think she is talented.
She is. She has a pretty
She
voice.
has a good
Like she can
voice.
rap and she has a pretty voice.
But there's so many artists that start doing things that don't even add to their talent, that they're just doing it like this, for example,
Mhm.
the 6ix9ines of the world, the Island Boys.
Oh my god! Don't even talk about them because they have the same last name as me.
They're weird. I look, they're Cuban too, and we do not claim them. I don't know what part of Cuba they're from, but we do
Yeah,
not claim
their
them.
last name is Venegas, so I was just
But yeah,
losing it.
they're same name.
Mhm,
You gotta go
mhm.
get like a 23andMe test, bro. That's crazy.
Imagine down the line we're all
Yo,
connected. It would explain a lot. No, I'm
that's
kidding.
you got some gay twin
Stop.
brother.
That's weird. When I saw that video, it threw me off.
It's so weird. But let's get to the next topic. What else? We got Bad Bunny Impersonator
Yeah.
at the OC
Mm-mm,
fair.
mm-mm. I cannot.
Why
Wasn't
do
it?
so many people fall for this, man?
No, I don't know. It makes me laugh because he doesn't even look like him when he takes off the hat. Um, it just trips me out how these people put all this time into looking like somebody.
True.
It's kind of creepy.
You think so? Well, I mean, it
Yes.
depends what you're trying to do, though. Like, are you trying to make money? Or you're just getting clout?
But he's not the only one that impersonates like famous people. There's that girl that looks like Carol G.
I haven't seen
You
that.
haven't seen her. Well, there's like another TikTok person that looks like Carol G. And she does the exact same thing that he does.
That's crazy. I mean, maybe it's just a little foreign, but you see a lot of shit like this in Vegas. Like, a lot.
But that's Vegas. That's totally different.
But I mean, LA is kind of our own little version of Vegas, I
Mhm.
would say. But yeah, there is a lot of people doing this stuff. I think, I mean, a lot of people just do it for clout, get followers,
Yeah.
and then they just
I
like,
mean, that's what he's getting. He's getting all the clout.
imagine like he gets jumped.
It's not even that. Like the fact that he has like pretend security guards around
homies.
him, like they're all his friends. You can tell, and they're
That's
like backing everybody up, like they're trying to jump on him. I mean, probably not gonna go to the club like that.
Yo, we should like a club
Hire
should like
Spikes as your security guard.
Yo, we should hire him for the club and be like, Bad Bunny's performing.
You know what's crazy? They actually do hire him for like quinceañeras.
I think I've seen a
You
clip
saw
of
it,
that.
right?
I think
You
it's
saw
in
the
Is it the
quinceañera?
same guy?
Yeah, the same guy.
That's fucking crazy.
I was dying when I saw it, and everyone was like Bad Bunny from Wish.
Yo,
I died when I saw that.
hey, just do a club flyer, and then put a little fine print. It's the impersonator, not the
From
real Bad
Wish.
Bunny. That's crazy though. I remember seeing the same clip of the quinceañera one.
Yeah,
was
and
like-
it was all dead. It was like everyone was looking at each other like,
He
is
actually
this
did
really
kind of look like him
happening?
in that video though.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe because I am a hardcore Bad Bunny
Maybe
fan.
okay, maybe not his voice.
Benito.
Oh, I'm not
I
that
love you.
obsessed over him. Oh
Se
God,
me está escuchando, you already know.
probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, who knows? La Neverita, he's got a song with the same name.
Yep.
Imagine he just makes a YouTube clip one
Bet.
day, looks it up. Damn, shout us out. Shout us out though.
All of a sudden.
All right, next topic though. We got the top G, Andrew Tate. This is very interesting.
Your
So
idol or what? Most men's idol?
most men's idol. I mean, what's your take on it? I want to get the female's perspective. So he's released from jail, but the
Mhm.
charges have not been dropped. He's
Mhm.
still awaiting trial. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if his like podcast personality is his actual personality because I feel like everyone puts up a front, especially when they're in front of the cameras. So I don't know if he's genuinely that person where like, oh, females shouldn't do this and they should act like this. Like I don't know if that's actually him. So I don't know. Based on like on that itself, like I feel like some topics I do agree with. Some are just fucking ridiculous. Like why are you even talking like that? Like you're wrong. But once this came out, it just threw me off. Like, who is he? Like, where does he come from? Like, what does he actually do?
You think the motherfucker actually guilty of that shit?
Fuck, I don't even know.
Keep it a
Honestly.
buck.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I actually do think so as well.
Yeah.
And I actually, as someone who I wouldn't say an avid follower of him, I do agree of some of his ideas, some of his morals, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with everything. I disagree on some things. You know, we could probably get into that. But I don't know, man. It's a very tricky thing because
Uh-huh. Cause what is it? What exactly did they drop?
what do you mean?
What trial did they drop?
They haven't dropped anything. So he's actually just released from home. What is it?
House arrest?
House
House
arrest.
arrest.
Home
Sorry.
arrest. Home arrest.
Losing too many brain cells. I ain't get sleep. All right, don't judge. Don't judge me. I'm here for y'all.
You're being a whore.
I'm 3 hours of sleep. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. But yeah, I mean, look, the thing is, there's a lot of guys that are behind the scenes, behind these OnlyFans girls, and essentially kind of doing, I wouldn't say along the lines of the same thing as Andrew Tate, but there are guys out there that are flying girls from poor countries because
Mhm.
that's something that he's actually done, that he's flown out girls like during the war in Ukraine. He flew a lot of girls out, put them on, started doing the OnlyFans and the TikTok. There's a lot of guys that do that. But is it just they need somebody to put a face and then slam this case on them? Because then you got to slam these cases on everybody else, right?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to say who's involved. I mean,
Just him and his brother.
you think his brother's involved too?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, some people get drunk with power.
Mm-hmm.
That's something, you know, when you, I would say that's something that I actually could relate myself to when I was young and I got into promoting. You know, you start seeing all the girls, free shit, money, alcohol.
Yep.
It could turn you into a monster, you know?
That's
So
true.
maybe actually along
It's
the
the
lines,
fast life.
in the beginning, maybe, you know, he was trying to do good, but now, you know, you get so much money and all this attention, alcohol, probably drugs involved
Mhm.
too. You get, you know, you go a little crazy, go off the rails. But I mean, shit, if he's innocent, you know, I hope he gets his day of freedom. If he's guilty, I also hope that, you know, justice does get served. You know, whoever did the deed gotta do time. I hope those girls get, you know, some kind of reconciliation.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
know?
Because that's just like,
Yeah.
it's a very traumatic thing to go through.
Because one thing too, I want to say, you know, not to stay on this topic too much, there is a lot of human trafficking victims as well, but there's a lot of girls that lie about that, and I think that's truly fucked up.
Oh, yeah, just to get the attention.
One of the girls that was accused, actually, one of the victims was actually, she made reports on like 6 other guys that they raped, human trafficked her.
Hmm.
And what was really sad was one of the guys offed themselves. I thought that was crazy. That's like something, you got to do prison for that.
Yeah, you have to.
Because, I mean, no matter what, I think this guy was already guilty by the court of public opinion before he was actually ever put on trial. That's
He was
one
like,
thing,
I'm not gonna go to jail.
you
He's like,
know,
I'm a brother.
like,
That's it.
and how social media works too is, you could get accused by a girl any day. And I've seen it sometimes, girls in the clubs, shit does happen. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. But there's some girls that, they get into it with a guy and the guy doesn't want the girl and she starts feeling away and she starts making up lies. And all it takes is one social media post to like destroy one guy's reputation because
You can't snap, my guy.
my hands are like hella
You can't
oily,
snap.
bro.
You,
Yo, you saw that? That was embarrassing.
like, wait, I didn't hear anything. Try again.
I ate popcorn. Sorry.
You can put in a snap. I'll do it for you. Here, there you go.
Gotta add a little snap in there. But
Apparently, he can't snap.
I hate you.
That's so funny. No, but it is true how a girl can say something and automatically everyone believes it.
Girls are treacherous, man. I say that a lot,
I'm saying it because if I were to say something right away, someone would be like, no fucking way.
Hell has
Like,
no wrath like a scorned woman. You'd be fucking surprised, man.
Because if a guy were to say, oh, she raped me, would they believe it?
Probably not. I mean,
Yes.
it does happen, though.
Like, she harassed me.
Going into more like the human trafficking case, I actually saw Sound of Freedom this weekend, and I gotta say, man, this film is, it was tough.
Yeah.
I sat down in the theater for like probably 5-10 minutes, and
After.
I tried to process everything.
Well, I wouldn't be able to say because I did not go see this movie. He did not say, hey, Cherries, you know what? We're going to have the podcast. Would you like to go see this movie?
She was out
nothing
cheating,
was
being
said.
a thought out in Hard Fest.
Hard summer.
Hard summer. Whatever, man.
What'd you say? He called it hardest summer earlier. I was like, what? What is that?
I'm not familiar with these festivals anymore. But yeah, back to the movie. Very good movie, man. I definitely recommend. Now they're in more theaters than before because when it barely came out, I couldn't find a theater within 20 miles of me that was playing it.
No way.
And I find that very interesting that all these companies are like trying to say it's like some Red Wing conspiracy theory.
It's not a conspiracy theory. Like
Absolutely not.
I looked at the trailer and obviously everyone talks about it. Once they go see it, they're saying, "Oh, it's like a really sad movie. Like you're gonna cry." And that's the reason why I haven't gone to see it because I mean it's like little kids.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it just gets me emotional because I mean Liam.
Yeah, I actually saw a few girls that were crying in the movie theater. Just to give you guys a little description about it, it's about this former Homeland Security agent, Tom Ballard. Shout out to that guy, man. That guy is a true hero. He quit his job and he saved over 120 children that were human sex trafficked.
So it's based on a true story.
Based on a true story.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And it just shows, man, the dark side of the world. I think it's just so overwhelming, man. Like so much shit that is done, and it's like these organizations that are used to harm these children, and it's the same organizations that are supposed to be protecting these children and housing them and all these things. And it's sad that like it's all about money, unfortunately, because that's one thing that the movie definitely highlighted was that it's just money for whatever.
And he was just sitting there watching all this happen, honey. Couldn't say anything.
Yeah, it was. It's sad. Not to spoil it for you guys too much, but there was a scene where so every agent, once they go through a case, they have to review the evidence and submit it because it is an actual recorded case. Yeah. So he was actually forced to. Obviously, they don't show it in the movie, but they show a scene where he's forced to watch like these men recording themselves, like raping the children, and it's very sad, man.
That's sad. No, crazy. See, this is why I don't want to go see it. I can't. There's no way.
I gotta definitely give a shout out to those people that do those jobs, the jobs that people don't want to do or they're scared to do. They're definitely true heroes, man. I think those are the people that should be making millions of dollars,
Yeah.
not
Just being
these.
strong-minded like that, like to
Yeah, that's
actually,
tough. I don't think I could do that.
there's no way.
You know what's crazy? I wanted to be a cop when I was a little kid,
Did you?
and now in this day and age, I'm like, thank God,
You didn't do it.
because I actually watch a lot of like YouTube videos
Hmm.
on like police like body cameras and
Hmm.
stuff. And all these guys, man, they just like all it takes is a split second.
It does.
There was this clip I seen of this guy who stopped this dude, and he had an AR in his truck. He's like, "Do me a favor, get out the truck for me." And within 1 second, this guy drew his AR and he shot him. Boom, 4 times, dead,
That's scary.
sparked. And the guy, he was like some badass criminal because after that, he took off in the truck, uh, and they chased him down. They like pit maneuvered him in the middle of the speedway, and he like as the car is spinning, doing a 180,
Hmm.
he's like hopping out, has his gun drawn out, starts shooting at the cops, and they ended up killing him, but he shot another cop after that
Right
too.
after that, did he die?
Yeah, they fucking iced that guy, bro. Like it was like honestly, the way that he got out of the car was so fucking impressive because he got out while the car was spinning, drew out
Would
his
you say I
weapon.
can do that?
I was like, damn, I only seen some shit like this in
On
a movie.
movies?
And it was like some real body.
Was he
cam
on
footage.
drugs or something?
I think he was like a cartel guy or something because
Oh,
it was like
damn.
somewhere in Texas. I'll probably put the link to that video. You guys probably want to see it now. I'll put the link to that video in the description for you guys. Yeah, it's actually like a very viral video. It was like probably one of the craziest shootouts I've seen.
Jesus. No, I haven't seen that clip. You're gonna have to send it to me because I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen it.
So yeah, man. Big shout out, man, because I like giving people their flowers. Big shout out to like all the homeland security, police officers, firefighters, people that literally don't get enough recognition and don't get enough pay for the things that we do. We truly owe it to them.
True. My cousin's a cop. Shout
Okay.
out
That's
to my
dope.
cousin, Paulo.
All right, so let's get into the spicy question.
I know, that's what I'm looking up right now. So that's pretty much about our viral stuff, you guys, of the week.
Let's
We
get into the bullshit.
pretty much this is where all the fucking questions are gonna happen.
Yeah, so over the weekend we asked some of our followers to ask us questions. It could be anything personal, dating,
Yep.
nightlife related, entertainment related, anything. And let's get into it. You want to go over your questions that you got? I
Okay.
actually had a couple from mine, but I'll let you go
Do you?
first.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry, guys.
Man, where's that? Where is
Don't
that?
look for it. The one, do you like being single? That one was asked a lot. Do you like being single?
Is that question for you or for me?
Just in general. I mean, it could be for both of us if you want to answer, and then I'll have my answer.
Right now, I think I'm at the time in my life where I'm just building myself and figuring out what I'm good at,
Mm-hmm.
and then 10xing that, get property. Maybe down the line, I'll settle down. I'm still kind of young. What
How
about
old are
you?
you?
I'm 27. I'll be 28
Oh,
in October.
I'm only like 2 years older.
Oh yeah, like 2 years, man. Settle down. What about you?
I mean, I do. I like being single.
So answer the question for the people. Do you like the streets? Or
I love it here. No, I'm kidding. No, I do like being single. I mean, I don't have to report to anybody.
report?
Yep, check in every 5 minutes. No, honestly, I just
That's
have a
true.
lot going on. I mean, I'm trying to build something right now. I'm just working. It's work, gym, and now it's the podcast. So I'm not really looking for anybody or being in a relationship. It's just too much. I feel like it's like a second job.
Dating is tough. I feel like if I could give everybody a mental picture, especially in LA, I think dating
In this generation,
dating
in
and-
our age,
dating in LA is like walking through Guantanamo Bay on the minefield with a blindfold on. You're just hoping your fucking leg doesn't get blown off.
seriously, like we live in a generation.
LA.
Is it just LA?
I don't
What the? I need a move, you guys. I'm
think
sorry, I don't think it's gonna work out.
every big city I think is kind of the same as LA, but I think LA is just, especially the nightlife scene, is just actually such a small circle than everybody thinks.
Mhm.
So everybody's just fucking each other.
Pretty much.
Like everybody's swapping spits.
Mhm.
Everybody, for
Everybody.
sure.
Everyone in our generation is just like, I'm just trying to fuck around and not do anything. I want to be with you, but we're not gonna be official. Like we're still gonna have like the side chicks and the whole 9 yards. But you can't mess around with anybody. Only I can.
Excuse me?
That's how it works. That's how it is. That's how everyone is. Everyone has too many options on social media.
But I mean, let's talk about that a little bit. So you think in a relationship, if you guys want to be, I think the word is polyamorous. That
Mhm.
means open-ended relationship. Would you
No.
be open?
Before you even freaking ask me,
Damn.
hell no.
I didn't even
What
get to
is
finish.
mine is mine. I am not sharing. If you're my man, you're my man. That's it.
All right, let me reframe it then. Let me reframe the question for you.
Go for it.
If a man filled everything on that checklist,
Mm-hmm.
good looking,
Okay.
6 foot,
Whoa.
six pack,
Okay.
makes
You're
over
like
100K.
build a
a
man
year.
right now. Uh-huh.
I mean, that's how you guys all are. You guys
Can I
want
add something else?
anything you want, your dream man.
Uh-huh.
If he has everything, he's like, baby, I
Bad
got
Bunny?
us. I got the bills. I got everything. You got the ring, you got the home, you got the family,
Okay.
you got everything.
Okay.
He's like, but occasionally I might
No.
fuck around. No?
No.
It's like a deal breaker.
No.
That's crazy.
Most definitely not. I don't know. I don't know if it's the way that I just grew up or if it's just what I want personally. I do not think it's okay for any man to cheat on me or if I wouldn't even agree to that.
But what if he is upfront with it?
I don't give a fuck. It's not gonna happen.
You cuss? This is not.
I know. I've been cussing
not
for
in
like
school.
the past
We're
30
not in
minutes.
school, man.
No, honestly, I just wouldn't. Like, why would I want that? Like, the fact that you're out here and I'm at home or whatever the case may be, like, I don't fucking want that. Like, if that's the case, go be single.
So then if you gotta let go of your dream man, are you settling?
Bye.
You're gonna settle with Pookie and Ray Ray?
Pookie and Ray Ray can come and get it because I am not settling for someone that's going to be out and about with other women besides me.
I beg to differ, but I mean, all right.
Whatever.
Let's get into the next question. Does body count matter to you?
No.
No?
No, it does not.
Why?
I don't
Go into it.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything. Like, why should it matter? Like, I don't care about your past. Well, that's just me personally, you guys. To me, if whatever happened before me, I don't give a shit. Like, if you've been with like 20 women, I don't give a fuck.
But what if that guy fucked some of your homegirls?
I don't have homegirls. Ha!
Acquaintances or...
Well, I don't know. Then, like, what do you... See, I don't have girlfriends like that.
All right, what if you just like knew a guy that fucked a couple girls that you know might have been acquainted with or like friends or a friend of a friend?
Me personally, I don't like to deal with somebody that knows people that I know. I try to like meet people that are not within the same group because of that reason. Because I don't want to know anything. Like, I won't even ask you, like, what happened? I don't care. Like, now you're with me. So that's all that matters. Like, I don't care about anything in the past. So you can be with like 40 women. Doesn't matter to me.
What's crazy is I'm like the complete opposite.
Really?
It's like if...
I think it's just a double standard when it comes to females and men, because when it comes to females, you guys want like this monja que no hace nada.
I mean, you
que
don't
no
gotta
se
be a
duerme con la gente.
virgin. You don't gotta be a virgin, but like, fuck, if you fuck like at least one of my homies, it's probably a deal breaker, and like I'll probably just shake your hand from now on.
What's up?
You'll get dapped up.
What's up, homie?
You'll get dapped up.
She's like, but why?
It's just, look, call me misogynist, but I think one of the best powers that a woman has is just her power not to be promiscuous. Because if you're a girl that like all my homies have been around, all the fucking dudes and the guys,
that's understandable. If it's like multiple people in your group, then I wouldn't either.
Even if it's just one, I think to me it's just a fucking deal breaker because it's like I don't know. It sounds fucked up, but I'm fucking repulsed.
If it's someone that you know or someone that you're like homies with.
My thing is, it might sound a little bit conceited, but like if you like fucked one of my homies, I'd be like, why the fuck did you fuck with him? Like,
Yeah.
not to sound fucked up or like my
Mhm.
homie's a piece of shit or anything. All
Yeah.
my guys are good guys, but
But what if it was like a one night stand thing?
then you're probably not the kind of girl that I want to be with in the first place. At least on a relationship level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we go fuck around, but I'm not bringing you home to mama.
Not today.
So you got another question
Let's
from the
see.
followers? It's about to be some disrespectful
It's
shit.
because I don't know why. I swear, okay, you guys, I swear, everyone that freaking follows me either bullies me over some stupid ass shit, and they're being funny about it. Not like bullying, like, oh, you should go and die, but they're just funny about it. So this question came up more than once, and it's fucking annoying. You guys, you need to stop. They said, do you eat ass?
I can confirm I got asked the same question too.
I was fucking
What's
dying.
going on?
I don't know. Well, apparently to Ecstasy, he only eats ass on Tuesdays. So if you guys ever wonder why we don't do a podcast on Tuesdays, it's because he's out here eating ass.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
You know what? I think I screenshot it too when you said
That's fucked up.
Tuesdays suck my ass.
You're the feds. You're the feds, bro.
No, I do not. That is not my thing. How about you?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. You said only on Tuesday, so
It ain't Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. So not today,
It's
you guys.
Sunday. They might get the pod by Tuesday. Who knows?
Do you have one?
Actually, this was a question that like 3 girls asked it, but it was like a different version of it. Was what determines if a girl is worth cuffing or entertaining? For me, I would say, and it's crazy. I know I'm gonna get so much hate for it because it's so contrarian, I guess, to my lifestyle. But it's like, I want a nice girl that doesn't go out. I'm not saying she doesn't gotta be a fucking, you know, a nun or like a virgin, but like a girl that's like focused on like being a wife. That's like, all right, I want to cuff that. Because it's like, there's only so much fun you could have in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of young people, they tend to focus on the now and the small picture. I think it's important to look at the big picture.
But it's just, how are you gonna find that if all you do is work at the club?
But that's why I don't date girls from the club.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like now girls are not the same like they used to be quite honest with you. I feel like, well, our generation just in general is just very hard.
But see, I think that's only here in the United States. I don't
No, and then even if you do find someone that's like this girl that stays at home, I feel like half the time they get cheated on.
True. Everybody cheats.
I don't. I've never cheated.
Everybody cheats.
Well, speak for yourself.
Some people are just better at hiding it.
I don't need to hide it. If I get to the point where I need to cheat on you, I'm just done with you.
Why do girls always say that but still do it behind the guy's back?
I don't do it.
You know what's a crazy story? I seen this girl once, and she was eating face at the club with one of the promoter homies.
Why did I picture it? I don't even know who it is.
She ended up getting smashed by the promoter homie, and she got Ubered home to her boyfriend's house after that, and she went home and laid up with old boy. That's fucking wild.
That's her safe place.
Man.
That's why.
That's wild.
It is wild, but that's how they are now. They don't care. No one cares. It's very rare when someone cares.
What's your take on the question? What determines if a girl is worth cuffing or
it depends, like what type of girl you're looking for. Because I don't know. For me personally, if I'm looking for somebody, I want someone to be my peace. I want someone that actually like encourages me. So it just depends on what someone needs are.
Well, joke's on you because I'm her fucking panic. I'm her panic.
Fuck. The fucking toxico over here.
I am toxic. See, the difference is a lot of guys.
The toxic guy is asking for a nice girl, a one that stays at home.
See, but only
and the one that doesn't
the toxic
do anything.
shit only comes out when you start doing stupid shit. When you start wanting to do like these girl trips to Miami, no,
Oh
no,
my!
throw it
I need
away.
to go to Miami.
Throw it away, man. Throw it away. Let her go back to the streets, bro. Cause she's gonna get cold. It's cold in them streets.
You didn't answer the question.
That's why you're wearing a long sleeve.
Oh my, hoes don't get cold, so that I don't qualify.
I guess so. All right, you got any other questions you want to go into?
See. Another one was, do looks matter? Or do you go for personality?
Am I smashing or cuffing up?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, personality is always a plus, you know. Looks only go so far. I think if you can intrigue my mind, then it's definitely more fun. If I'm getting into a relationship, yeah, you definitely, because fuck, there's a lot of hot girls that I've dated and they're fucking boring.
Yeah.
What's actually very crazy is I've met a lot of girls that are like models from out of the country. And not to be rude, I don't think they're all like that, but most of the ones that I met are very, very boring. It's saying it in a nice
You're trying
way.
to have like a real conversation and they're just like...
Yeah. Like, I think you and me, we have pretty good conversations, you know, compared to like most girls. It's definitely something that'll keep me interested for sure.
Just conversation in general. I don't know. For me, it's like looks matter. Like, if obviously that's going to be the attraction automatically. Like, when I see you, it's going to be like, yeah. But then it goes to personality as well. I feel like personality has a lot to do with it. So, off of first impressions, like, obviously, it has to be the looks. Why else would I be talking to you or having a conversation with you?
So, for the dudes that are watching and they're like,
oh, no,
they're good. Because I know.
Let's not do this because then they're gonna start DMing me some weird shit.
We know you got all the holes, so let's
don't even say that. No,
let's confirm it. Let's give them a chance.
I can't even drink my drink. What do you mean?
You never know. You might find a good guy. Who fucking knows?
Why are you putting me out there on the freaking? Take her. She's up for auction.
She's fucking annoying. Take her away from me, man.
That's not even. No. I'm not looking.
So even if it's like a guy that's like a 5, but his personality is a 10, it's still.
Then most definitely I would. But I'm saying off of first impressions, if I bump into you, obviously I'm going to go based off looks.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But just in general, I feel like if you have a better personality, then most definitely. I mean, making me laugh is 10 out of 10 for me.
I feel like that's on every girl's list.
Making someone laugh.
That's like probably one of the first like 1 or 2 compliments that I get from the chick. Like it's either the beard or the fucking jokes.
I think that's what's in right now. All the girls like the beards and the tattoos.
I think the beard is. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think the beard is like the male version of the BBL.
Really? You really think
surprised.
Of that? And the tattoos.
Tattoos
and beards.
It's always
beards. What the fuck? Someone told me last time, they're like, oh, since you like tattoo and beards, you need to go to the Dodger game.
Oh my god.
I was like, why would I be in heaven there?
Probably. There's a lot of Edgars out there with like the basic.
Okay, I didn't say all that.
The basic jeans and the Dodger jersey with the tattoo on the left side of their arm and the fucking beard.
I'm already liking this, and I don't even like baseball.
You're just going for the dudes. That's fucking hilarious.
I'd be like, home run. And not even know the fuck's going on. It's not even happening. Goal, wrong sport.
Like, yeah, touchdown.
Yeah. And it's not even the right one. Oh my God. Do you have any other questions? Never asked.
Any good ones? I got asked twice. Do I eat ass?
Shut the fuck up. No, I do not eat ass. Before you ask me again. I already knew what you were going to say.
Ooh, I got a good one.
Oh, God, what?
What is your worst bedroom experience?
Oh, no, let's not get into that.
You got to do it. It's for the pod. It's for the pod.
Can you answer? Because I think I have more than one.
Fuck.
You go first. I
think I got more. All right, I got. It's not that bad, but it was just like really uncomfortable for me.
You did not.
So it's them. They're the ones asking the questions we gotta ask, and they're our followers. We gotta,
Oh my my
You
god.
gotta follow up.
Okay, you
All right,
want me
I'll
to go?
shoot mine. You gotta shoot yours. So you better have a good one.
Okay.
I wouldn't say.
I want to cry. You
Is
already
that
know.
bad?
I want to cry of laughter. No, you already know this one. Go, 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 go.
So short story. We went to the club and it was like a party bus, and we stayed out by the homie's house, and we got a hotel, but it was like fucking 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we get back from the club. It was actually from Velasco.
Yeah.
And her best friend was knocked out. It was like a sandwich, man. I'm the middle one, and the girl I was with was next to me, and her homegirl's passed out next to me. And we start smashing while our homegirl, everybody in the room is knocked out. And it was so bad because she started fucking moaning really loud, bro. Like really loud.
That doesn't sound like a bad experience.
Bro, it was, imagine like trying to be tall as fuck in a bed with 2 other girls, and you could barely move, and she's not shutting the fuck up, and she's waking people up, and I'm covering her mouth, and she's still fucking going.
Well, isn't the bed movie? Wouldn't they freaking wake up?
That's my point. And so I'm like slow stroking the fucking chick for like 10 minutes.
Oh
And it got to the point where I was like, you know what? It's cool. Let's just go to sleep.
Oh
I
my
ain't even
god!
finished.
Did they hear you guys?
Probably. I'm surprised. Dude, her best friend was fucking snoring.
Well, if you were drunk, then yeah, you probably didn't hear
Probably.
anything.
She was passed out. Yeah.
But that doesn't sound as bad.
It's not as bad. It was just very uncomfortable, and I couldn't finish, man. The fuck?
Like, fuck, what the fuck?
Fucking rude. Let me
It was
finish.
a bad story because I didn't finish.
And I couldn't go to the bathroom either because the homie was passed out in the fucking bathtub.
Oh my
I'm telling you, it was like
God.
7 of us, and like we were all young. We didn't have enough for like a big ass room, so we got just.
Wait, how old were you?
I was like 19,
Mm.
but that was probably
Estás
the
todo
worst time.
horneado, waiting. No pasó nada.
I just wanted to smash, and I just went through so much because so many people got drunk.
Yeah.
Party buses at clubs are very treacherous.
Mm. Everything
Crazy
happens in a party bus. I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah, it was bad.
There could be a brothel in there. No one cares.
Dude, actually, there was a version of that same night because
Uh-huh.
the party bus, it was like one of them long ass ones, and
Yeah.
in the back was like a
It's a little section.
little
Yeah, I know.
small section with like the little drape over it. Oh man, we'll get into that for another episode, but it was some shit happening. Now it's your turn.
I know. I was trying to drag this out.
Nah,
Sal, close your ears.
my shit wasn't nothing. So you gotta get.
Sal
something
doesn't need to
good.
hear this.
We all do.
Am I gonna think differently if you ask me?
Okay, so I told you this one. This is one of my stories.
Go
So I was younger at the time. So I was talking to this guy, and anyways, things led to another,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the commentary that was happening while we were having sex.
Commentary. Go into it.
Wait,
I know the story, but
it's
they
because
don't.
it's just too dirty. I don't want to get all dirty all up in here.
Well, that's what
Okay,
we're
so we were
about, man.
having sex, whatever, and started to do something, and
What
he
was that thing?
Oh my god!
Don't turn into some goody two shoes now, man.
Because
What the
this is
fuck?
different when we're having a conversation for
Who
me to tell them.
cares?
Okay, so I was fingering myself while he was ramming me. Is that what you want to hear? And he was like, wait, am I not enough for you? He completely stopped. And I was like, wait, I thought you would like to see that. So he stopped. He got really insecure and he was like, am I not enough for you that you're doing that? And I was like, oh my God, like, what do I do? Like, do I just ignore it? Do I keep on going? And I just completely stopped. So we just kept going. And then some other time that we ended up having sex again, he was just like, his comment was, I'm about to release. And I was like, no, this is not
What?
going to fucking work. This is not
what are you
going to
talking
fucking
about, man?
work. Who the fuck says that? It just completely turned me off. Like, oh, I'm about to release. Like, I was like, nope, check me out. This is it. Nope.
Wait,
mm-mm.
those were his actual words?
His actual words before he comes, I'm about to release. I was like,
So-
oh my God.
That sounds like some Call of Duty shit in the zombie
I
mode.
was like, how is that sexy? There's no way.
I'm about to release.
And then he would ask me sometimes, like, what do I do now? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you do now?
We gotta put that on a shirt. We gotta.
I'm about to release.
I'm about to release.
I am so sorry if you're watching this. I don't know if you follow me anymore. I don't know. This was years ago.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to release.
Yeah, we used to call him. What did we call him? We used to call him Ricardo because he looked like a Ricardo instead of his actual name.
Release Ricardo.
Release Ricardo.
That should be a nickname.
Oh my god! But that's my fucking horror story. My horror story.
Horror story.
But yeah, that was like the worst.
You got any more questions for the people from the
Let's
people?
see.
I think I have.
The other ones were pretty much the same, just like about sex and stuff.
Ooh, I got a good one actually for probably some of the people might want to know.
Mm.
How can you let a guy know in the club that you're DTF?
Why all these questions?
I mean, they asked me because you're the lovely co-host of the pod, so they want to ask you.
I just think in general, if you guys are vibing and
But is there something that's like in the first?
if it's me, I'm gonna tell you on the spot. For other girls, I can't really say.
You're that blunt.
I'm that blunt.
You've done that before? Like you've gone up to a guy and be like, "What's up? Let's fuck."
Damn.
What you're saying?
Why do you gotta say it like that?
Well, because that's am I tripping? Is that what she said?
That's what she said.
Look, Sal, no, not right now, Sal. No, well, yeah, I would.
But have you done it? Have you done that?
No, it was more like, let's go to my house. And I was like, yeah, all right, let's go.
Damn. I wish a girl would do me like that. That's fucking wild.
I'm just very straightforward.
You know, I guess very tiring, a guy putting in all the work.
Well, yeah, because girls are an investment. You got to take them to dinner. You got to do the whole 9 yards if you want something. But the thing that sucks that you guys do all of that is for some girls, you're giving them like the hope that you want something. And like, come on, you can't do all the whole 9 yards and not expect her to be like, oh, well, I think he likes me. He's taking me to dinner.
I used to think like that a lot. But now, as I got older, I go into the mentality of things. Just because I think it makes it better is like, if a chick is not genuinely excited to be with me or like wants to hook up with me, then it's like probably a deal breaker. Even if she's like a 10 and she's like with me, I got her like locked in. It's just a no for me. Maybe it's just I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just weird, man.
You're getting old. He's 27, you guys, and he's getting old. Pobrecito.
I feel like I've been through a lot, man.
I know I have too. I think it's just the nightlife in general. It just makes you realize a lot of shit, like how people are when they're out and about and just like their whole lifestyle. People are married, cheating, and a bunch of stuff. So it's just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, nightlife, I feel like it's just overstimulation of like communicating with the other sexes. And I feel like my brain is just fried.
From seeing everything that happens.
Yeah. And it's just, damn, sometimes.
I personally don't go out to the club to do that, though.
So where would be a good place, would you say, like a guy can try to get a one night stand? Obviously, you know, we talk about nightlife.
Okay, well, I mean, girls sometimes do go to the club to do that. Like, that's like the objective of the night. Like, we're gonna get laid.
Actually, damn.
Sometimes, not all the time.
I like the fact that you brought that up.
That's like the plan of the night. Like, we're gonna find some cute guys. They're gonna buy us drink, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I want to ask about this, and I don't want it to sound like from a bad misogynistic place. Why the fuck do girls lie saying that they get their hair, nails done, nice dress, nice heels, and then they say they do it for themselves?
Because they don't want to sound like, oh, I'm doing it for somebody else.
Yeah, because the usual response is always, I do this for myself because I want to look good and it makes me look good. And my response would be, if that's the case, then why don't you just do that at home?
But see, I do it. This doesn't sound like I'm contradicting myself because I do that for myself. Because in reality, I have no one to impress. I don't have anybody in my life where I'm like, I need to look good for them. I do it for my self-esteem and just for like an everyday thing. Because when you look better, you feel better.
Yo, it's crazy. I love killing that argument. Not to sound fucked up, but makeup was actually used to attract men, which was like the actual creation of it, which would be like the blush on the cheeks and the red lips. Would that would mean I guess it's like kind of like a sign of like she's aroused. Same thing with eyelashes. You want to know
No,
how?
I know the background story of that. Do not tell me. It was for like,
Well, we
what was
gotta
it?
tell them.
The cat house and stuff where they used
Yeah.
to put them on, and it was so cum wouldn't get in their eye.
Yeah, cumbrellas.
Shut
Cumbrellas
the
is
fuck
a
up, that was the
term.
name.
Cumbrellas is a term that I like to use. Eyelashes were actually created, guys.
And now we get lash extensions. Can you imagine that?
Eyelashes were created because a prostitute that had like her own little like ring of girls, they would always complain about the jizz getting in their eyes. So what she did was she actually created eyelashes so they don't get the shit in their eyes. And like obviously I've heard that shit like burns
But
apparently.
you guys have terrible aim, so I don't know how the fuck that worked.
I mean, shoot or shoot.
Sounds like what's going on here.
I'm calling BS on that one. I want to look that up.
Look it up.
No, look it up. It
Look
really
it
is
up.
a thing.
It is a real
It's
thing.
a real thing.
I was actually shocked because I thought it was bullshit too.
Well, going back to your question, like how would you know if someone's pretty much DTF at the club? I feel like most girls will obviously show you with body language how she's dancing on you, how she's macking on you, how she's talking to you, how she's touching you, just in general.
I usually tell just by, I would look at it as how she interacts with me versus other males. So usually, I mean, you've seen it. Like I got me and my boys in the section.
Yeah.
And we're all chilling. And usually, you know, there are some girls that pick out one of us and like I'll start, you know, fucking dry humping.
That's the plan. They're on the lookout.
Dude, the girls, it was crazy is that like
The whole night trying
girls,
to see what they're gonna catch. You know what usually is the plan when they walk in? Fuck, sorry girls. I'm not just saying.
Go for it.
When they walk in, first they scan the bottle service. Scan the bottle service to see if there's any cute guys there, if there's any
girls actually, I would say girls actually hunt guys more than guys hunt girls at the club.
Most definitely, because sometimes guys just go just to have fun, just in general.
Shout out to the girls, man. That be popping out to ballet and they be the ones that are grabbing the dudes because these motherfuckers just be leaning up against the wall, boring as shit.
You know what? No one dances anymore.
Yeah, everything is just so bottle service now.
Like, even in bottle service, I don't know. I love to dance. I like to dance. When I go to the club, I'm always dancing. Like, everyone that knows me, I'm always fucking dancing.
She be breakdancing in the club, y'all.
I'd be spinning on my head and shit. Take a whole ass Benny with me. Yeah,
Stomp the yard.
No, I just like to dance. I feel like girls now don't really dance anymore.
Yeah, nowadays it's just more of the whole scene and the image of bottles at the section, girls at the section.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what sells though.
It does. Sex sells.
Unfortunately, but there should be like a huge like 2000s night, 2000s music night, like hip hop and like the old school
Like
reggaeton.
Luda and all that.
I would love to do something like that. I'm actually we're planning on doing possibly this year a La Santa night.
Well, maybe next podcast you'll have something in mind.
Yeah, hopefully. Definitely Halloween season 2. Halloween is gonna be lit. I'm
gonna
looking
be at
forward to
Escape
that.
though. But if you wanna wrap it up, you wanna wrap it up?
Halloween. Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta go. Damn.
Yes, we do.
All right, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Be sure to like, follow on all the socials. Stay tuned for that giveaway, man.
Yes.
It's gonna be lit. You know, subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your goldfish, tell everybody to subscribe to the channel.
Tell Poppy, my goldfish.
We need to get to 150 followers. That's when we'll be doing the giveaway. $150 in Amazon, Nike, or Fashion Nova, whether you're a girl or a guy. So stay tuned, guys. This has been the first episode of La Neverita. Gracias, mi gente, and we out.
Bye.
Peace.